Alright guys, today I'm gonna present my Honkai Star Rail website. It's been in progress since I don't actually know how long have I been working on it, but let me check really quick. It's been working in progress since roughly 8 months, and I've gotten to a state where I would say, yeah, it's a pretty good website now. It's very basic. We have the database part of the website, which is you can open and view character information. So let's open Sparkle, for example. We have cheat sheets, which are highlighted here. Obviously, this I will probably remove this. This is not really important to the most people. The stats slider essentially with the upgrade materials, and then we have different tabs. We have meta information that is being updated by other people, which have like access to the editor. There's also strategy guides here if there is any required for the character, and then we have like the most effective tactic information for all the characters essentially. It varies obviously based on the characters. Sometimes there's more team setups, sometimes there's more synergy, different variations of relic sets, right? And we have the database part where you can view the skills and their levels with their respective percentage, parameters, etc., right? Nothing too crazy. This one, does it update? Does it change anything? Is it glitched? No, okay. I guess that's the skill. Yeah. Then we also have Eidolon view, the how do you call it? The trace tree, which took some time to actually finalize. It was a bit nasty to come up with it or like make it work. And we have the media tab, which shows in case there's like any media art for the character. So we also have the front page, which has like a tab where we highlight the most recently updated or recently added characters, icons, relic sets, items, avatar icons, etc. Right? This is also the next thing is newly added is the teams tab, which is like accumulation of all the meta tabs combined. So each meta tab can have like team setups for certain characters. Not every character has it yet. It's being added slowly, step by step. You can just filter for it. Obviously, there's no info on Arlan, so there won't be any teams. But if we click on J, there's also none. Click on Sunday, you can see here there's teams where Sunday is mentioned in, and it's highlighted. Work in progress, but the future stands. So whenever there's new teams added via the editor, they'll be automatically visible in the teams tab. We also have like the database section of light cones. Nothing too crazy. We can click on one, for example, moment of victory. We have again the stat slider. We have the refinements, which is actually should be superimpositions for Star Rail, not refinements. That's something I can rename later. I forgot because we originally came from Genshin, and Genshin was called refinements. Then we also have the relic sets. Again, nothing too crazy. You can filter. Does it have frost damage? Does it have HP increase? Does it have healing bonus, etc.? Right? And you can open whatever set, for example. Here you have the overview of the different possible pieces of the set, and then the possible substat roles, which are currently not working, which is weird. They're supposed to work. Guess I'll have to fix that later. But yeah. And then also, if there's like any recommended characters, this is also based off the meta information we have for each character. It will say, okay, this character is recommended, and then you can click on it, and then you'll be led to the meta tab for the character, which is pretty great, I would say. Okay, the next thing we have is something I just released yesterday. It's leaderboards. It's based off your profile data, essentially, right? So you have the profile card feature. As you can see right here, you can search. This is my UID. You can search for it, open it. If we hit search, it should open the search. It's not searching right now. Let's just brute force it. Okay, There we go. It was a bit laggy. And as you can see, we just opened a random profile. This is from, I can't pronounce this. This is some random name. And then you can also already see rankings here. So this is part of the leaderboards. We have character rankings with certain stats focus. You can directly go to leaderboards, for example, and then you can filter here. Right now, the default filter is for crit value, and Jeffka has the highest crit value character right now in the leaderboards with their Sparksy build. Obviously, it's Super Implosion 5, so it makes sense they have that high of a crit damage. You can also filter for the highest crit rate character. This would be Archer from Reven Blank. You can check for the highest crit damage. It's again Jeffka. Highest speed, for example, Owen Frost, and followed by Junbu's Hurricane. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce the character. You can check for attack, and then I should be some. Oh, actually, there's people who have their attack to me. I thought my 4,100 something on Danhen was actually good, but I guess I'm far behind. Actually, exactly. There's mine. Obviously, it's hard to see. If you want to see if you're in the top 100, you can quickly type your name in here. Then you'll be highlighted, or all your characters will be highlighted that are in the top 100. Let's say we highlight Junbu, in the attack area she's not. So you can just reset the search. Junbu. As you can see right here, Junbu is in crit value wise 4 times in the top 100. You check for crit rates 2 times, for crit damage 4 times, right? Same goes with the relics. You can also check for relics. We have relics leaderboards as well. We have SUV, that's substat upgrade value. That's how I named it right now. There's obviously substats can upgrade in 3 different ways. There's a mid tier, there's a low tier, and there's a high tier upgrade, essentially, right? That's what's usually displayed, which I can't show you right now because it's not on the relics. It's not working on the relics right now. So there's like for example, a crit rate, you can have 2.6 crit rate, or 2.9 crit rate, or 3.2 crit rate, right? And it calculates how many rolls of these high tier rolls you get, and then it gives you the percentage. If you always have all the stats on the high tier roll, you will end up on 100% SUV. As you can see, there's like 3 different relics that are in the leaderboards right now with 100% SUV, which is crazy. Doesn't mean that the relic piece is good or anything, because, for example, this one here has essentially bad stats. We have flat HP, flat def, attack percentage, and EHR. It's not the greatest piece, but it has 100% SUV, right? Same goes with this one. This one could be, okay, it's for Black Swan. It's actually not that bad. We have speed on it, we have HP, and we have break, which is fine. Yeah. Only because you have high SUV doesn't mean you have a good relic piece. Yeah. You can also filter by raw crit rate, and it will rank you the highest crit rate piece out there, which is 17.82%. That is the max you can have, which is insane. If you calculate it by 2 times, because to compare it to crit damage, that would be a 35.64 crit damage. Same with the crit damage. We can check if somebody has max crit damage. Yeah, okay. No max crit damage yet obtained, but maybe somebody in the future will. And you can filter for the piece, head piece, or you can filter for body piece, right? Robe, planisphere, right? Yeah, I will probably add more stats check later on, but this is the leaderboards for now. Exactly. And then if you want to check out, okay, on which build this orb is, for example, you can just click on it. It's on the Sunday apparently, or maybe they rotated out the. Let me see if we can find it. I have no idea. Okay, it's on the Yao Guang. Okay, great. Yeah, also you can see it's not that visible, but you can see here the numbers here, right? Those are actual rankings of the character builds on which can be found on the leaderboards. So just so you know, if you open your own profile and it says a number here, it's a certain ranking on a certain leaderboard. As you can see here, Sparksy. That means if you click on the digit, it will directly lead you to the ranking specifically. It's filtered by Sparksy and attack, and then you will see the character was on 33. Oh wait, no, my bad, on 30. As you can see, Quantum Sparksy here with the attack ranking on hashtag 30, right? Yeah, that's pretty much the most important features of the website. Yeah, it took a while to come up with all of this, and I hope you enjoy it.